That should be good. That should be good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This for your dad.
No, thank you.
Bag. Oh yeah.
Hey, what type of alcohol is that?
Boy, he love that.
Don't worry about it.
What type is it?
Some type of tequila.
What is that? What type of brand?
Whatever you drink.
Where at now?
Teofimo Lopez attacks Shakur Stevenson backstage after he insults his father. This explosive moment shattered all pretense of civility. Teofimo's reaction looked more like blind panic than a calculated move, exposing his lack of composure under pressure. While Shakur's calm, controlled provocations ignited him, Lopez flailed, letting his emotions betray him. The world saw Teofimo as reactive, undisciplined, and utterly outclassed in mental warfare before the fight even begins.
I know it wasn't you, but still, just back off.
Shakur Stevenson, openly admitting he had to control his anger, perfectly exposes Teofimo Lopez's weakness. While Shakur plays the master provocateur, carefully targeting Teofimo's pride and even dragging his father into it, Lopez melts under pressure. This isn't just trash talk, it's psychological warfare, and Shakur proves he can manipulate the hot-headed Lopez without throwing a single punch, leaving Teofimo looking reckless and undisciplined before the fight even begins.
No, in that moment, it kind of makes you want to do something to him, but I got to just control myself, and it's called control anger. You use it on fight night when it's needed. Right now, it's not needed, so he said something to try to get under my skin. I made sure I said things to try to get under his skin with his dad. The difference between me and him, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody's mother or nothing like that.
Eddie Hearn's reaction highlights just how outclassed Teofimo Lopez is in this situation. While Teofimo lashes out in anger, Shakur's skill, composure, and control make him untouchable. Lopez's aggression backstage only shows his frustration and inability to handle real pressure. Shakur remains calm, calculated, and clearly a level above a fighter who relies on bluster rather than true ability.
I don't think he's skill-wise up there with Usyk, but to do that and just stop him and batter him, like, just phenomenal. Like, he is, there is absolutely no question in my mind who is the pound.
Teofimo's reaction exposes the cracks in his confidence. His frantic attempt to dominate Shakur backstage only highlights his fear and lack of composure. Meanwhile, Shakur remains calm and in control, showing mental strength far beyond Lopez. This moment underlines that Teofimo is already on the back foot, struggling to mask insecurity, while Shakur clearly holds the psychological edge before the fight even starts.
Oh yeah, it'll show. I just gotta rip it out. Just gotta take it out from his soul. Show the real fear that he has inside him.
Terrence Crawford highlights the gap Teofimo Lopez faces against a talent like Shakur. Unlike the orthodox fighters Teofimo has dominated, Shakur brings a level of skill, timing, and adaptability that exposes Lopez's limitations. This isn't just another fight for Teofimo. It's a masterclass in how far he is from truly elite competition, and the stage makes him look small.
You know, Teofimo has done real well against southpaws, but Shakur have done real well against orthodox fighters. Shakur is not the average southpaw that Teofimo has been fighting, you know, so that's why I say Shakur is levels above those fighters that he's been fighting.
The Wade concept points out that Teofimo's attempt to cross lines backstage isn't shocking, it's predictable. In combat sports, rash reactions are common, but here it only paints Lopez as volatile and immature. While Shakur keeps his composure, Lopez's antics betray insecurity, making him look reckless and unprofessional. His inability to control himself makes him a cautionary tale before the bell even rings.
On stage their face off, of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game in the combat sports world.
Shannon Briggs points out that Teofimo's only hope is if Shakur falters, and that already highlights Lopez's weakness. Against a disciplined, fast-starting opponent like Shakur, Teofimo is exposed for his lack of adaptability and defensive awareness. This isn't just a tactical mismatch. It's a lesson in how quickly Teofimo can be outclassed if he doesn't control the pace.
Staying busy and Shakur, keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and you don't let his hands go, then Teo get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're going to go round for round.
Canelo Alvarez cuts straight through the hype around Teofimo, showing he's far from complete. Without genuine knockout power and consistent technique, Lopez is a one-dimensional threat at best. Against a sharp, composed fighter like Shakur, these glaring deficiencies will be exploited, leaving Teofimo scrambling, and proving that hype can never cover fundamental gaps in skill.
He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but sometimes when you that kind of fighter.
Eddie Hearn highlights Shakur's elite ring IQ and defensive mastery, and when you stack that against Teofimo, the contrast is glaring. Lopez is aggressive but predictable, prone to overcommitting and making mistakes under pressure. Shakur, even without massive knockout power, can control the pace, exploit gaps, and frustrate Lopez at every turn. This isn't just a skill mismatch, it's a chess match where Shakur is 10 steps ahead. Teofimo's reckless tendencies are fully exposed against a fighter of this caliber, and his attempts to pressure will likely backfire spectacularly.
I don't know how good the fight will be, but I think Shakur is, again, like pound for pound, IQ-wise, I think he's even up there with a Terence and those kind of guys, I think the difference with Boots is he's got the defensive mastercraft, and he also has the aggressive power to turn your lights out, and I think that's quite different. Do you know what I mean? Like Shakur, I say defensive, I think that's a bit harsh on Shakur, but he's not a huge puncher, but defensively and skill-wise, he's right up there.
He's a real technical fighter.
Oh, phenomenal. Different.
Floyd Mayweather points out a brutal reality for Teofimo. Shakur is untouchable when he wants to be. Lopez's attempts to reach him or capitalize on openings are doomed against this level of craft. While fans debate stoppage or decision, the odds are stacked heavily against Lopez. Shakur's precision, timing, and ability to frustrate opponents make him lethal. Any aggressive gambles by Teofimo could backfire instantly, leaving him vulnerable to counters. The so-called power advantage Lopez thinks he has won't matter, and it's only a matter of time before Shakur imposes total dominance.
Now, everybody's saying decision. Could a stoppage be on the table? As you said, like frustrated.
Yeah, for sure. A stoppage is always in the works. These guys fighting with ounces on no head or anything.
Ade Oladipo acknowledges Shakur's brilliance, but also subtly underlines Teofimo's weaknesses. Lopez has shown he can falter when pressed, gas out early, and lose composure under intense situations. Against a sharp, intelligent fighter like Shakur, these flaws become fatal. Teofimo's past struggles at higher weight classes and under pressure suggest he could crumble again. While he's dangerous when explosive, he's unpredictable, and a disciplined, technically superior opponent will punish him mercilessly. This fight is a test of Teofimo's heart versus Shakur's calculated skill, and history shows who's more likely to survive the storm.
Just that's the only thing I worry about, because I think technically he's brilliant. I think Adam Booth's outstanding, but I just think it's just that there, if he's not on top, which way would he go?
Here's the thing, and this is factual. Yeah, we have seen him break before, and you've seen him gas out and run out after 6 rounds against.
It's the fashion.
But that was a welterweight, and I think that he was struggling desperately. I'm not making a defence for him because he still has to go out there.
Conor Benn describes Teofimo as explosive and unorthodox, but even that edge may not be enough. Against a precise, defensive-minded fighter like Shakur, Lopez's unpredictability becomes chaos he can't control. His power is limited without accuracy, and his tricky movements may only delay the inevitable. Shakur's composure and technical discipline will neutralize Teofimo's savage style, turning aggression into vulnerability. This is more than a clash of styles. It's a test of intellect versus raw chaos, and Teofimo is walking into a storm he isn't fully prepared to survive.
What's your reaction to the presser?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good.
Who are you favoring on Saturday night?
I hope Teo does it, but I think Shakur will win. But I hope Teo does it, and I think Teo can. If anyone can do it, it'd be Teo.
Why would it be Teo?
Because he's explosive, he's unorthodox, he's tricky, and he's a savage.
Duke McKenzie lays it bare. Shakur's style is calculated, patient, and lethal, while Teofimo is raw and reckless. Sitting in the pocket, using the ropes, shoulder rolls, and precise counters, Shakur turns his defense into an offensive weapon. Lopez, on the other hand, thrives on aggression, but lacks the IQ to handle a master like Shakur. Every wild swing from Lopez will be anticipated, dodged, and punished. This isn't a battle of hype, it's a clinic in technical superiority. While fans hype Lopez's power, the reality is he's walking into a storm, and Shakur will systematically expose every flaw. By the time Lopez lands anything meaningful, Shakur will have already dictated the pace, the positioning, and the narrative.
Shakur Stevenson might start this fight an odds-on favourite because he's Shakur Stevenson, you know, the next Pernell Whitaker, the southpaw, the stick southpaw. But I've studied him, you know what he does really badly, just in my opinion. Yep. Shakur Stevenson, he likes to sit in the pocket, right, and he goes back to the rope, sticks his hands up, and he tries to pot shot and do the shoulder roll, and waits for you and throws an uppercut or a straight left. You can't do that with...
Johnny Nelson emphasizes that Shakur isn't just smart, he's evolved. Adding weight and adjusting his pace makes him unstoppable in the pocket. Lopez, accustomed to overpowering orthodox fighters, won't recognize what hits him. Shakur's ability to control distance, manage pressure, and punish impatience transforms him from a slick southpaw to a nearly untouchable strategist. Lopez thrives on chaos, but Shakur thrives in calculated dominance, turning each round into a tactical dismantling. Fans think power equals threat, but against Shakur, miscalculations are fatal. Teofimo's biggest weapon, his aggressiveness, becomes his undoing as Shakur exploits gaps, forces mistakes, and maintains relentless control. By the time the fight reaches mid-rounds, Lopez may be desperate, swinging wildly at shadows.
I think this is what Shakur Stevenson's capable of doing. So even though you're saying he fights in the pocket, he's put weight on so he can hold the weight a lot better and fight a lot better, more at a higher pace.
Shakur's coach reminds everyone that this isn't Lopez's first rodeo, but it might be his toughest. Shakur has faced every top fighter in the US, learning from the best, exposing weaknesses, and evolving. Lopez, in contrast, has largely avoided elite tactical tests, and this inexperience will show. Against a fighter molded by top competition and elite camps, Teofimo's shortcuts and impulsive style are liabilities. Shakur has history, preparation, and discipline on his side. Each punch, each movement is studied and refined, while Lopez reacts in real time, often too late. This isn't just a fight, it's a masterclass in skill versus bravado, and Lopez will struggle to survive the storm Shakur brings into the ring.
Because if you look at it, you'll find out when we first sparred Lomachenko at 17 and beat his ass. That's why they never gave us a fight with Lomachenko. They gave motherfuckers like Teofimo and them fights with Lomo and them guys like that. So, you know, when we go to the camps, we want to let everybody know. You'll find out if you listen, you do enough of me, you'll find that Shakur has been in every damn top fighter in USA and they can't.
Lamont Roach Sr. breaks it down. This is old school boxing, where skill, strategy, and timing reign supreme. Shakur, in his prime, is more than just a boxer. He's a technician capable of neutralizing raw aggression. Lopez, flashy and explosive, may excite the crowd early, but against a disciplined, well-rounded opponent like Shakur, his power will be limited, his mistakes magnified. Fans might hype Lopez's potential, but talent alone can't overcome preparation, experience, and IQ. Shakur will dictate the fight, forcing Lopez into uncomfortable positions, and punishing every reckless swing. This isn't a contest of heart, it's a showcase of craft, and Lopez is in danger of being outclassed in front of the world.
I'm a lean towards the show. That's a great fight for the fans. To see like the top competition going against each other. You know, that's old school boxing. Them two young fighters stepping in the ring at each other in their primes. It's a great match, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an edge Shakur on that one. I like Shakur.
The tension couldn't be higher. Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez isn't just another fight. It's a battle of brains, skill, and raw willpower. Everything is on the line. Shakur can cement himself as the smartest, most technically flawless fighter in the division, while Lopez has the chance to shock the world, but only if he survives the storm. Every punch, every feint, every round will test their mental toughness as much as their physical ability. Lopez may have explosiveness, but Shakur's preparation, footwork, and ring IQ make him a nightmare for reckless aggression. This is a fight where one mistake could cost it all, and the world will be watching to see who truly wants it more. Are you backing Shakur's technical dominance, or do you believe Lopez can pull off the upset? Drop your thoughts below and join the debate.